Pisces, welcome to your daily reading. I hope you're doing well. The readings are timeless, but happy birthday if your birthday is on the 18th of March. Happy birthday. Let us know in the comments so we can all wish you a happy birthday, send you some love. So this is going to be for wherever you have significant Pisces placements in your chart. There could be a message here for you. As I say, the readings are timeless. And we are reading energy, so the events we're picking up on could have already happened for some of you, are happening currently, or will be happening very shortly. So just keep an open mind about that. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much if you have already. And special shout out to anyone who's coming over from my main channel, Advice to Think Twice, and showing me some love over here as well. I really appreciate you. If you're interested in readings for all the signs, I do that on my main channel. Again, Advice to Think Twice. It's in the link below, in the description box below. But for the time being, Pisces, let's see what's coming up for you today for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What is today about for Pisces? What is happening for Pisces today? Okay, here we go. So this is going to be the situation, so you know what we're talking about. You can pinpoint it in your own life. And then this is going to be the developments we can see happen today. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. I get the sense with this, either you or someone else is not wanting to make a decision. It's almost like it's too hard or it's impossible. I don't want to make a decision. Not making a decision is making a decision, is something that I'm guided to say. Yeah, even if you don't say anything, you're still saying something. Even if you're not making a decision, that is a choice not to make a decision. Okay, so if you're going to make a choice anyway, you might as well do what you want to do. So let's see what else we're getting with that. So in this situation, we have the Sun. That could be clarity, could also be a sense of freedom, independence, focusing on something else other than that decision. The challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. So either you have been presented with an opportunity, Pisces, or you're thinking of making an offer. With this Ace of Pentacles, it shows up as the challenge position, but you're holding yourself back for some reason, or this could be the person you're dealing with. Yeah, speaking of holding themselves back, the Eight of Swords, Two of Swords. This is almost someone who does not want to be the one to make the decision. I feel like this is someone who knows what they want, but they're afraid to go after it because they're afraid of making the wrong decision. And if that's the situation, Pisces, trust yourself. Okay, if you really want something, then that should be enough reason for you to go for it, or at least entertain it. And I also want to say, you know what? You only live once. It's not about being reckless, no. But if you really want something, because with the Sun here, it's very clear, it's very obvious what makes you happy, okay? So if you really want something, give it a shot, see what happens. I also get that quote where they say, we never, on our deathbed, we never regret the things. What we regret more are the things we didn't do, okay? So it's just something to consider. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. You've been crawling towards this, Pisces, okay? This Ace of Pentacles. So this is something that you've been thinking about and wanting for quite some time, okay? And yet you're holding yourself back from making any sort of big gestures or any sort of big decisions here. It's more a case of you're just taking it very, very, very slow. Either waiting for things to fix themselves, sort themselves out, or waiting for someone else to make the decision, or waiting and looking for confirmation that this is the right move for you to make. But you've been moving very, very slowly, but it's becoming more and more clear to you and more obvious that this is something that you want. What is on the mind? The Ace of Wands. You're getting ready to take action here, Pisces, because like I say, you're very clear this is what you want. You've given it time. You've given yourself time to consider, reconsider, do your pros and cons, make a list, test it out, trial it, whatever this was for you with the Knight of Pentacles. And what's on the mind with the Ace of Wands is, I just want to go for it. Okay, that's what's on the mind. You're scared Three of Swords. Maybe you're recovering from something, so you're not feeling quite like yourself with the Queen of Cups under there. So that's why maybe you're not trusting yourself, or maybe you're not trusting your intuition as much, because maybe you did that recently and it got you into trouble somehow. But yeah, in the subconscious mind, you're afraid of making a decision because what if it's the wrong decision and I kind of uplift my life and change everything for the wrong decision. But then the more you think about it and the more you overthink it, the more you reach the same point with the Ace of Wands where it's like, I don't want to think about it anymore. I just want to do something and see what happens. Okay? So what can we expect to see happen today, Pisces? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you're getting yourself out of, sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry about that, Pisces. If the problem was that you were in a commitment and that was what was holding you back and keeping you stuck, and that could be a romantic commitment, a commitment in terms of a contract, even a promise you had made. With the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like you're freeing yourself from any other commitment, okay? And you are taking action and headed towards, with the Three of Wands and the Six of Wands, what you really want, okay? And what you really want is not where you are currently, is what I see here, okay? So travel could be significant, short distance. Let's see what else for Pisces. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you've been stuck in between. You've been stuck between two things or two people. Hold on. Sorry about that. The Lord is testing me today. Okay, so Pisces, you were, for the longest time, stuck between two things, two people, two options. And you've been avoiding, another energy of avoiding having to make a choice, because no matter what choice you make, it would have either, you would have to completely change your life somehow if you wanted to go for what you really wanted to go. And so that was like a big decision, and so you've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Or you could have been trying to convince yourself that you're happy where you are, but then the longer time passed, the more you saw that actually that's just not true. You know what I mean? You were still drawn to whatever the sun energy is. One more for Pisces. Five of Wands. Yeah, look, the Death card and the Five of Pentacles. You are definitely going through some changes, Pisces. I feel like for some of you, you're going to get your wish, in that an ending will happen whether you initiate it or not, because it has to happen with the Death card here, because your happiness is somewhere else. It's not in the job you're currently in. It's not with the person you're currently with. It's not in the place you're currently at. It's not in your current circumstances. Your happiness is somewhere else. You've been fighting this ending, either because you're afraid of any sort of financial loss, or you're afraid of the instability that will follow, because, you know, until you find your footing again, or because you're dreading hurting someone else's feelings, breaking someone else's heart, and your own in the process. However, you can't deny that this is where you want to be. You can't deny that this is where you want to go, and this is what makes you happy. Okay, this person, this place, this job, the other situation. And with the Death card here, I'm going to tell you, Pisces, there's no reason for you to feel too guilty about this, because this ending has to happen. It's had to happen for a while. I don't feel like this is the first time you find yourself here, okay, considering ending and walking away from this and changing the situation. Except this time around, what you're going towards, what you're looking towards, is so clearly and so obviously what you truly want, that it's almost like there's no point in fighting this ending, this big change in your life anymore, okay? Let's see if any other advice for Pisces here. So we have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to face your fears, Walk away from the past or the familiar, what you've been used to. You've stayed in that place because of the familiarity, because of the comfort, because it's what you knew, because you had so much history together, because you've been there for forever, okay? Because it once was a happy thing for you, but I feel like it hasn't been in a long time, if I'm going to be honest. And the advice with the Chariot is to look forward, not to the past. When you look to the past, you get anxiety, okay, sleepless nights, doubts, insecurities. When you look towards the future, when you look towards what's in front of you here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Sun, you get happy, you get hopeful, you get excited. You feel free versus here where you feel stuck. 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, okay, 7 of Swords, 9 of Swords. So the advice, Pisces, is to follow your heart. It sounds corny and cheesy, but that's the advice, and it works, and that's what you need to be doing. Follow your heart. You deserve to be happy. An ending is more than necessary. It's overdue, because you've outgrown this situation, you've outgrown this person, you've outgrown this place, you've outgrown this job, you've outgrown this friendship, this relationship, whatever this is. And where are you headed towards with that Knight of Pentacles and the Sun? The World, the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Clarity, stability, a whole new cycle in your life, happiness, the whole package, whatever that means to you. But again, you already know the truth of the situation. It's a case of facing it and acting upon it. A change is needed with all the butterflies here as well. It's required. And it's not, I almost get a sense like it's not up to you anymore. Okay, with the Death card here. So I feel like what you're doing for some of you, and I feel like I've said to you this recently, is you're running out the clock for some of you. You can see something coming to a close and you're allowing it to. Okay, you're not going to initiate, you're not going to speed it up, you know, to get to the ending. You're not going to break free or break away yourself. You can see that it's headed that way, so you're just kind of running out the clock. You're just letting it get there on its own so that it's like a natural ending, and it is what it is, and you can then move towards where you want to go. Okay, that's for some of you. I just noticed my candle went out. Quite literally, something's going out. Okay, something's dying out, something's going out, something's going away. Change. For some of you, I feel like you were afraid of the chaos, the conflict, the tension. But I feel like, Pisces, it sounds, I know what it sounds like, but it won't be as bad as you think. It won't be as bad as you think, because it's going to be one of them where as soon as you open your mouth, it's just all going to come out. And you're dreading because you don't know what you're going to say, but as soon as you open your mouth, it's just going to come out in such an honest, genuine, truthful, to the point kind of a way. Compassionate as well, right? To where it's non-negotiable. It's not debatable. Where everyone knows this is what it is, okay? So Pisces, that is what I see for you. For today, let me know how the reading resonates with you, if it does. But I'm going to say it again. You only have one life to live. In this incarnation anyway. You deserve to be happy. I feel like whatever this is that you're afraid of walking away from, you've given it everything you had. You literally have. And it's not progressing. It's not growing. It does not make you happy. Even though I can see that it once did, things have changed, right? And this new thing, because this is a new thing, the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, you've been looking at it, keeping your eye on it, wanting it, being drawn to it for quite some time now. And even if you tried to put it off, even if you tried not to look at it, even if you tried to tell yourself you're fine where you are, it's not been working. This has still been kind of drawing you closer and closer. And when you're around this thing or this person or in this place, or when you think of the potential of the situation, it makes you happy. It makes you happy. And that shows, that puts things into contrast Because when you then look towards where you're currently at, you can see how you're not happy there. It's very clear to you. It's very clear. You can't doubt it. You can dismiss it. You can't explain it away anymore. And it's just a case of it needs to happen, Pisces, because you deserve to be happy. Okay? And it's going to happen. But like I say, it's happening for you. And I feel like you see that. And for some of you, you are going to make the decision. You are going to have the conversation. For most of you, though, I'm seeing you avoiding the conversation, like calling it for what it is. But you see that it's headed towards an ending anyway, so you're just letting it happen. You're not fighting for it. You're not fighting to keep it going. You see that it's coming to an end and you're allowing it to. But that is your choice. That is a decision that you're making. And you will get there. You will have the freedom. This needs to be wrapped up in order for you to step into the new cycle of your life, where it's happiness, Pisces, success, happiness, contentment, happiness of any kind, right? So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you resonate with the reading, and I hope it helps you. Comment down below, let me know, okay? Watch any other video on the channel that you feel drawn to. It may hold a message for you if it catches your eye. Have a great day. Happy birthday if your birthday is on the 18th of March, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.